Hi, here are 5 things I wish someone had told me before I started out as an entrepreneur. The first one is to just do it. Just get started. Nike really nailed this one. Put your idea and yourself out into the world and take a risk. When you push yourself outside your comfort zone, it's gratifying and you grow and you learn things about your capabilities, and it's really, really actually kind of great. Failure always comes with taking a risk, and it can feel pretty bad. If you're highly successful and highly driven, then it doesn't feel good, but it happens when you take chances, and it's an opportunity to learn, and it's an opportunity to build your confidence and grow, because when you fail, you realize it really wasn't so bad. You can analyze it and you can actually make it the best thing that could have happened to you. So take that negative energy and turn it into a positive. Turn it into an opportunity. Okay, the second thing that I would say I wish I knew was not to let perfectionism hold you back. This is one that continues to be hard for me. Perfect is definitely the enemy of great. And starting a company has been the best lesson for me that good enough can actually be good enough. You're never going to have all the information about your customers or your potential customers. You're never going to have every piece of information. And you don't need it, because the best piece of information that you can get is from your stakeholder, is to put it out there and listen to what's going on, ask questions, and then make adjustments from what you're hearing, whether it's from customers or employees or your boss, or whoever your stakeholder is. Put your idea, put your product out into the world, and then let that feedback come back to you. But you have to be willing to hear it. So put it out there, just do it. It doesn't have to be perfect, and listen. Okay. Number 3, you don't have to be the best or the smartest at any given thing, anything, really. I mean, to build a great team, it really means that you examine your strengths, examine your weaknesses, and not to be embarrassed by your weaknesses, because really knowing them and understanding them is powerful. It allows you to build that great team. It allows you to bring people onto your team that you can trust and work off of each other and feed off of their energy. You don't want to bring people in who are all good at the same thing. That wouldn't be helpful. So don't be embarrassed by your weaknesses. Hire to them. And you can increase your skill set and get better at things. But again, going back to the last point, you don't have to be perfect. I run a tech company, but I'm not a techie. I'm a techie now, but I can't code, really, not really. But I've learned enough to understand the kinds of questions to ask so I can talk to the engineers that I have on my team. Okay, the fourth one is give yourself a break and take breaks. Really, time away from the business, even if it's something simple like going for a walk without your phone, or a daily dinner routine or something, it'll make you more creative and more valuable to your business. I know for me, the daily dinner routine I have with my husband and my dog really is an invaluable couple of hours that I have in the day to relate, to let my brain rest. And also, you know, those aha moments that you have either in the shower or driving. Well, we're not really driving these days, but those aha moments that you have, that happens when your brain is working in the background. And you have to not be working in order for it to be working in the background. So give yourself some time to be creative and process. Actually, being in nature is super helpful. There's so many studies that say that being in nature and just seeing a tree or experiencing some fresh air is so helpful for creativity. So take breaks, give yourself a break. Okay, the last one, and maybe the most important thing, is that just remember everyone's journey is different. No two companies are exactly the same. What may work for someone else may not work for you. And I have a very obvious example of this, at least to me. I have my office at an amazing co-working facility. It's a home for entrepreneurs. It's called Atlanta Tech Village. And everyone there, a lot of people there, raise money. I'm surrounded by venture capital and people raising rounds. And that's just like it. People are in it to win it. There are different ways of being in it to win it, but you hear about that all around you. So I had my company already established when I got there. I had customers, I had revenue, but I got bitten by this bug like, well, everybody else is doing it, so maybe I should go raise some money too. And so I put my investor deck together. I went out, found my investors. And when I sat down for the last meeting with my lead investor or potential investor, he asked me if this was something I really wanted to do. Did I really want to take the funds? And then he gave me some other financial advice about loans and other mechanisms that I could use to take our business to where I really wanted it to go and have the capital to do so. And it became clear to me that there are many different ways to achieve what you're looking to achieve, and there are many different paths. I was distracted by what I thought I should do because of what others were doing around me. Some companies explode overnight, or they seem like they do, and some are a really slow burn, and some become global game changers, and some companies just allow you to lead the life that you want to lead, and that's awesome. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to go make a $30 billion company. $1 million company or a $500,000 company that's giving you the life that you want, feel proud about that. There's no one path and no right answer. So those are my 5 things. I would love for you to share if one of these things resonated with you. If you have thoughts, tips, feedback of your own, leave it in the comments. And thanks for watching.